Welcome back to Total Mobility, half an hour, or just over half an hour of deep stretching and mobilisations. It's an 8-day cycle. We were due to do day 7, however we've got a lot of new starters in here today, so I thought we'd just skip a day and we'll do day 8, which is, I would say, out of all of the 8, is the most relaxing, the most restorative, and it probably demonstrates more than any of the rest of them what you are trying to achieve in these classes. So you are going to spend 3 minutes in each of these stretch mobility drills. Now those 3 minutes are there for you to relax and put yourself through some mild discomfort, but nothing too extreme. So mild discomfort, fine. Try and breathe through it. Try and relax. Big deep breaths in and out the nose. Fill your lungs deep all the way through. The best, the most length in the muscle will come when you completely relax body. Like I say, you feel what you consider extreme discomfort, stop. Come out of the stretch, take a breath, have a few seconds, have another go, or if you fancy just doing another stretch that you're more familiar with and you just want to work on, it's no problem, there's no pressure. And also, do your version. Don't compare yourself to me or anyone else in the room. Obviously, you want to be moving in the same direction, but if your body won't allow, it's not going to happen. Don't beat yourself up, don't get frustrated. I've been there, honestly, and eventually you become smooth and fluid and graceful like you see everyone else at first. I've been there, I promise you. Okay, 5 years later, now I'm the graceful, irritating one. Yeah, so I do understand that. Okay, so 3 minutes on each one. We'll start to work our way through, and then relax. Now, the theme of the day in day 8, aka the dolphin on the thumbnails on YouTube, very much about the spine. Realignment of the spine. We start at the top and work our way through, and then a little bit into the hips, and then we finish with some lovely relaxation. You're going to feel like $1 million after this, honestly. Right, we're going to start with some neck rolls. So, right at the top of the spine, you want to drop your shoulders and reach down. If you're reaching into your pockets, because that's the other end of the neck muscles attached on the shoulders. So you're going to reach down, and then you're going to draw that circle of the neck. Tuck the chin in. Empty the lungs when your chin is tucked in, and then draw that circle. Fill the lungs. Roll the neck back. Empty the lungs. Keep going in one direction. We're going to swap halfway. Relax. Empty the lungs. Fill the lungs. Don't force it. Just really let your neck go all floppy. Remember, don't hike your shoulders. Keep your shoulders low. Relax them. Lengthen them. Slow and controlled. And yes, you might feel the odd click and a clunk, and as long as there's no pain there, you're okay. Those clicks and clunks will ease themselves and work their way out. When I first used to do this, it was like popping candy. Now, there's barely a sound. But it just takes time, practice, and patience. Your number one enemy with anything like this, mobility, muscle growth, power, anything you care to mention, it's patience, or lack of patience. Like watching a sieve, if you stand there staring at the pot, you're going to get pretty annoyed and convinced it isn't growing. But it is, it's the same thing. So stick with it, and you'll see big changes on the big picture. Nearly there. Last 20 seconds of this one. Okay. We're going to transition now to a forward bend, standing forward bend. So if you bring your feet together, more or less in line with your shoulders, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, just fold at the waist. Fold forward, keep your legs straight. You can bend them a little if you need to, that's okay. But keep them as straight as you comfortably can. And just let your arms dangle. Doesn't matter where, even if they're there just below your knees, it doesn't matter. And with every breath out, just reach further down. Even if it's a half a millimetre. Force it, remember, relax into it. When you breathe out, that's when your body's most relaxed. Remember, you can come in and out whenever you want to. Don't feel forced to hold it for the whole 3 minutes. Only do that if you're comfortable doing it. In and out as you please.
You're right here with this version of you. To see things as they really are. This version of you looking at you. You looking back. This version of you welcoming you. This version of you saying yes. I'd like you to imagine this version of you.
Big deep breaths. Last 30 seconds. Okay, slowly transition down to all fours into the cat and cow. So now we're moving into the thoracic spine, the spine and the chest cavity. So you're going to extend the spine into the cow and look up the chest. Fill the lungs. And then breathe out, empty the lungs and flex the spine like this into the cat. Bring your rib cage towards your hips and repeat. Fill the lungs. Cow. Empty the lungs. Cat. In your own pace. Sorry, at your own pace. In your own time. last minute. Keep going. Okay, take yourself down. The throw position, the lie on your belly. We're going to do scorpion. So, arms outstretched like this. Now I'm going to take one leg up and try and bring it. So I'm going to all the way here, get my soul to the floor. Even if you get your toe, that's okay. We're opening up the hips. Then rotate to the other side. Fill the lungs as you rotate over. Let your breaths assist in that lift. Empty the lungs. Fill the lungs as you come over. Empty as you come to center. Lovely three-dimensional mobility drill, this one. As it works through the body, say through the spine, shoulders, rib cage, hips and knees all in one. So there's a lot going on here. Take your time, work to your level. Transition to our next one, which is in a similar position. We're doing the Sphinx. So you're going to bring, like the Sphinx, your elbows directly under your shoulders, palms down. Okay, it's a subtle movement really, this. So imagine you're driving your elbows into the ground and the top of my head, the crown of your head is moving towards the ceiling. So I'm looking straight ahead, I want to look up. That's the crown is moving up. Elbows down, crown up, shoulder blades back. It's those three cues. And I say it's subtle. So push down, up, back with their shoulder blades. It's all about your posture. Again, thoracic spine. This will give you those extra few centimetres of height as you age. This will keep them. Because that's generally, that thoracic spine is the bit that's going to shrink and compress. It makes a big difference to how you look, your age, and your posture. Gently hold. Shoulder blades back. Elbows down. Crown of the head up. Again, though, if you do need to relax, you can. You may feel it quite down low in the back if you've got pretty extremely tight hip flexors. You will feel it down the lower back a little bit even. That's the hip flexor tendons, letting you know how tight they are. It's not, doesn't mean your spine's going to snap or anything like that. Don't worry. It's really telling you you need to do more of this. Almost there. Coming into a lovely child's pose next. Last couple of breaths. Okay, transition then to child's pose. So, big toes touching. Put some width between the knees. To give space for your sort of core to sit between there. Sit back on the heels. Take yourself down as low as you can. Reach out. And you want your knees wide to give space for your ribcage. Right, head to the floor if you can. And then just take a big, big, deep breath. Keep filling the lungs, empty the lungs. Just relax. There's lovely relaxing on this one is. This is right at the bottom of the spine now. The sacrum stretches all those muscles there into you again to the upper spine and rib cage and shoulders. Okay, slowly make your way out. Come to seated for our final two. We're going to work on spinal rotation, spinal and hip rotation here. 90 stretch. You're going to sit like this, look. So this angle here is 90 degrees and 90 degrees there. Okay, I'm going to let them roll to one side, maintaining this 90-90, And I'm going to rotate my spine. Just slowly, controlled. Empty the lungs and the way around. And then fill the lungs. Come to the centre. Empty the lungs, go the other way. Before we go to relaxation. So, heels in. Again, don't worry if it doesn't look like this. Okay, you want to way further out and way further up. Okay, but this is what you have to do. Soles of your feet touching hips as close to that as you can. And then use your elbows then just to rise and open up the hips. And the last thing that you'll need to work on is straightening the spine. Tucking the chin in again, crown of the head up, and relax and breathe. It can be hard to sit in this position, I know. Again, just do your version. And after this, we're going to spend a few minutes completely relaxing with our feet at the wall. Now this isn't just about mobility of the joints, obviously that's a massive part of this. But the added effects that you get from doing these little total mobility routines is the effects on the nervous system, the endocrine system, and the lymph system. Okay, 3 systems that rely on movement. Okay, the lymph system gets rid of the toxins in the cells at a cellular level, which is why some think that cancers are autoimmune diseases. So by moving and clearing all that, it's had an amazing effect on the nervous system. It helps it function correctly. Endocrine system, hormones, particularly the last bit we do, that feeds up massively powerful effects on that. So the relaxing and nice hormones. So dopamine, serotonin levels raise, and the bad cortisol, the stress, the anxious hormones will reduce and it will balance the endocrine system. And of course your nervous system as well, calm in conjunction with that. So it was all those effects. So as well as the mobility and actually being able to move properly, you've got all those little local effects too. Last 45 seconds, sit up as straight as you can. I know it can be tough. yourself space anywhere, any wall, nearest by me, wherever you want to go. We're just going to put our legs on the wall, our arms back, we're going to switch off and relax for a few minutes. Like I said before, we're going to let those hormones rebalance and reset, calm the nervous system. Okay, so I want you to relax, properly relax. You think you are, but I guarantee you're not. Take your mind into the muscle. Your fibers, little twitches in the fibers, electric pulses going on. I want you to try and turn them off. Okay, you need to come a bit further away from the wall, that's fine. Just breathe deep, relax. And imagine that you're just falling into the earth. Just let gravity just pull everything down. All we need to be working is just the heart and lungs. Everything else, switch it off. Just for a few minutes, close everything down. Slow breaths. Turn them muscles off. Truly relax. start to wake yourself up. Draw some little circles with the toes. First of all, and then one last big stretch back with the arms, coupled with a big breath in. One final big breath. And then in your own time, you can bring yourself back. Lovely, well done. There you go. System reset, reboot. All the soft tissue, skeletal system, nervous system, every system in the body. Ready to do it again tomorrow, 9 AM, because it's Saturday for Total Fitness. Next one of these will be Monday at 9:30, when we'll skip back and do day number 7. Right, have a lovely day. Thank you for tuning in everyone at home. Well done everyone here. See you tomorrow or Monday, or possibly both. Have a lovely day.
Oh, yeah.